Hey guys, so today I am filming a tutorial on this eyeshadow look here. This is what I've been calling my acid mermaid look because I use quite a bit of an acid green and it's very mermaidy, kind of matches my hair but with more teal and less blue. I adore this eyeshadow look. Feel like it's a good luck charm at this point. Good things have happened to me when I'm wearing it. But I really like this look and I thought it would be a fun tutorial to film for you guys. I'm using a few, 2 ColourPop shadows, 2 Fyrinnae shadows, 2 Sugarpill shadows, and then a brow bone highlight. So quite a few indie company products used on my face. So if you want to see the full tutorial on how to accomplish this look, just keep watching. So I've already went ahead and primed my eye with my Milani eyeshadow primer when I primed my other eye. So the next step is to take a nude eyeshadow base, whatever color nude is for you. And I'm using the MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I don't like this. It's too dark and it makes my eyes look kind of sickly if I'm not careful. So I am only going to take this on my actual lid and into my crease a little bit, and not all the way up to my brow bone like I would with a better eyeshadow base, one that I like more. So placing that base all over the lid, and then since I am using 2 bases, I'm going to take the Jordana Made to Last pencil in Eternal White and use that under my brow bone, the highlight, and then just blend that in. And this one is a little trickier to blend because it likes to cling to any drier patches I have on the outer edge of my eye, but I do still really like it. So now we're on to the fun part, the color. So the very first step is to take the bright green shade. I am using Acidberry from Sugarpill. This shadow is amazing for this. And your favorite really large fluffy brush. This is effectively going to take the place of a transition color. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush, pick up some of Acidberry, tap off the excess, oh, wrong eye, and blend that through the crease. It doesn't need to be perfect because there will be a brow bone highlight and a million other colors, and you'll be blending back over this about 5 times, minimum. So just until you can definitely see the green color. So after you get your green down, you'll see that it kind of fades into from a multicolored kind of thing. So the next step is to take a electric blue. I am using After Party from Sugarpill, and a smaller crease brush. This one is more domed, more smaller, still fluffy and flexible, but not quite as flexible and movable as the bigger fluffy brush. Oh, wrong eye. And that goes into the crease all the way through and blended into that green. Creates kind of an aqua-y color where they meet in some places. And don't worry about the blend being absolutely perfect at first, just get the color placed. Then go back in with your first brush that you used for the Acidberry shade, no additional product, and just blend over. And then if you need to, if you're feeling like the green's getting lost at all, you pick up a tiny bit extra and kind of top it off just to add that green kick back in. So then the next shade we are reaching for is going to be Leopard by ColourPop. This is a matte, bright purple color. It's kind of a deep and bright at the same time. And I'm taking this on a very small brush. This is from the Vice 3 palette. And this is just a little flat brush, but really like a kind of dense brush, but really whatever works for you. And then this is your kind of deep crease shade. And I grabbed a little too much. So what I'm going to do is just place it and then go back over it quite aggressively, I would say, with the brush that had After Party on it with no additional product until it feels blended. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more of After Party, place that over, to help that purple transition a little bit better. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit more of Acidberry once again and blend over that. Like I said, there's a lot of going over the same spot with the same step, just repeating it on top of the last step. So the next one has what is possibly my favorite shade out of this whole look, and this is Ibiza by ColourPop. And this you're going to take on your flat shader brush, and this is going to be your primary lid color. So I'm just picking that up. That goes all over the lid. And definitely make sure it's like the most opaque on the inner part. In fact, I'm going to pop a little extra on this side because you are going to be putting something else on top of that inner shade, or on the outer corner of the shade. And that shade, and I'm going to be doing this on both sides, is from Fyrinnae, and it's Mermaid Masquerade. This is one of their Arcane Magic shades, so it changes color. Oh my goodness. So it changes color based on where it is in relation to artificial light sources, which is really cool. And for that, I'm just going to take a little fluffy shader brush, pretty standard shader brush, really. That goes on the outermost corner of the eye. It just kind of deepens things up. This one is an interesting shade because it actually shifts to almost every single shade we used on our eyes already, except for that green. Then the next step is going to be winged eyeliner, which I'm going to do off camera and then come back and show you my lower off winged eyeliner, and then I'll do my complexion and my brows, and I'll come back and show you the lower lash line. Alright, so now that I have the rest of my face on, I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. So, the first color we're going to need for our lower lash line is that shade Leopard again, and on the exact same brush we used it in our crease with, just pick up a little bit on the tip of it, not too much because this guy goes a long way. Oh, wrong way. And that's just going to go on the outer third to like almost half of your lash line. Next, on a small angled brush, you're going to pick up After Party, and that is going to go from where Leopard ends to almost the inner corner. Feel free to take your finger to blend. Next, with Acidberry, we're going to take this really cool little tiny crease brush. This is the crease brush by e.l.f. It's really tiny and really wispy. And you're going to pick up Acidberry on the tip of it. And you're going to blend that all the way from outer corner, pretty much halo all of the lower lash line with this Acidberry shade. Even take it over the eyeliner if you need to. If you need to go back in with Leopard to kind of amplify that back up, definitely do so. It can get a little lost with the blue on top. And always feel free to go back over with any of the colors to re-amplify them. I'm just touching up the blue a little bit. And then finally, we're going to take the Fyrinnae eyeshadow in Snowflake Waltz on an itsy bitsy brush. And that goes around the inner corner and on the lower lash line, connecting to where we have that blue. And this is a duochrome, so sometimes it can be hard to see it at first because it's a white duochrome. And I also take it up on the very inner part of my lid to lighten that up and help the blend. Now I'm going to touch up the waterline eyeliner. I use just a basic black, and then I'll show you my full face. Alright, so here is the finished result. I just added some mascara using my Too Faced Better Than Sex. And then, just so you guys know, in my waterline, I used my Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner, and my wing was done with my Physicians Formula Eye Booster in Ultra Black. My cheeks, I did ColourPop Rain, topped with ColourPop Monster. I feel like the purple with the duochrome pink adds that mermaid effect. And then my lips are this Bite Beauty matte lip pencil in, or matte cream lip crayon in Glacé. Still don't know how to pronounce this. It's very similar to my natural lip color, just a touch darker and a touch warmer, and I feel like the warmth plays well off of the very cool toned eyes with all the green and purple and blue. So that is this Acid Mermaid tutorial. Definitely a bright, kind of out there look, but I absolutely love it. Putting it on today was the third time I have worn this look because I just love it that much. So my brow bone highlight was, I believe, Naked out of this. Yeah, it was Walk of Shame out of the Naked Basics palette, honestly, any skin tone shade will do as a brow bone highlight, so I just grabbed this one because it was nearby and I like the little compact mirror. So that is this tutorial for you guys. If you guys have any other looks you've seen me wearing that you want to see a tutorial on, let me know. I can look back at that video and figure out what it was I did with my makeup that day. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!